Today's car review is on a 2018 Sonata Limtied 2.0 Turbo. So it's the Limited Ultimate package. This is the fully loaded package pretty much. There's about 8 different trim levels. You can get the SC, the SEL, SEL with tech, you know, limited, etc. Different packages and different levels. This is the fully loaded. So I'm gonna start off with the front. We'll start off with the engine actually. Let me pop it open. Still have a hydraulic lift. Remember, this car has been redesigned completely, the whole exterior. So 17's body style is completely different. It's a new body style. Hyundai still kept the same engine. You have a 2.0 liter GDI engine with a turbocharge. It's turbocharged and it's 245 horsepower. And you still have the easy access to your air filter here. So you can pop this off. Just like the other turbo I showed you, the 2015. Very similar, easy access, can save you some money in your pocket. You have a steel timing chain in your engine. Why is that good? You no longer have a belt. A belt you have to replace every 60 to 80,000 miles. Could cost you about 1,000 or more out of your pocket. So the steel timing chain in your engine outlasts the engine, or the life of the engine. So you never have to worry about changing it. Big intake here for your performance. Liquid filled motor mount, breakaway mount. You have all of your crumple zones here. So if you got into an accident, this is designed to kind of like TP here up, so you're not being harmed in the inside. This is not going to fly into the cabin for you. Everything's designed to kind of like break away and then kind of get compressed here, so while you're in the cabin, you're not taking the hit, and this is taking the hit. So this is very good safety technology, a 5-star rated as far as safety, and the sealant is really nice. You can even tell as I slam the hood down, everything seems very solid and very just very sealed tightly. Now, different grille, obviously. You have the mesh grille with the big Hyundai emblem. This is actually part of the technology, part of the Smart Cruise technology. So this car comes equipped with the Smart Cruise Control. So basically, when you're in cruise control, it's going to keep you at a certain distance from the car in front of you. So if that car slows down, you will slow down as well. You also have active lane keep assist. That will, you have a sensor up here. I don't know if you can see it. We have a lot of the pollen on these cars. But right here is a sensor that reads the lines. If you're falling out the line, it will pull you back in if it reads it accurately. So with the Smart Cruise Control and those two things together, the car kind of drives itself almost. But obviously you want to keep your hands on the wheel and be as safe as possible. Another cool thing about these, about the front here, you have dynamic bending lights, okay? And these are full LED lights. So all of this is LED, the headlights, and you have your LED daytime running lights here. So a brighter headlight, the LED daytime running light here, that's bright as well. And it's dynamic bending. So what does that mean? Basically, when you're turning the corner, these are gonna turn with you. So you have a better angle. They will level out, they level up, level down, left or right. So it's really neat technology. This also comes equipped with high beam assist. So basically when you have your high beams on and you're driving at night, if a car is coming the opposite way, normally us as humans are gonna turn our high beams down so the person doesn't get blinded. The high beam assist will do that now for you. You don't have to press anything. So the sensor in the front will recognize the oncoming traffic and it will turn your high beams off for you. So pretty good technology there. Obviously it's been redesigned. I've mentioned that like 3 times already. Have a bunch of ripples here. They wanted to kind of design it like I think like a volcano, kind of melting the steel off onto the grill here. Now you have the chrome here under the lights. Same thing as last model. They put a lot of chrome on the headlights and kind of pulled the chrome all the way out here. Sometimes this is as black material, rubber material on the cars, but the Sonatas come a long way, and it's a very luxurious vehicle, very comfortable. You have blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert. You're gonna have a GPS system from the factory. Not only a GPS system from the factory, but you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You do have your chrome handles. You have a proximity key. This will actually illuminate when you approach the vehicle. So there's lights underneath here that will just turn on for you basically when you approach. Hyundai, we put tubular beams in our doors to protect you, kind of putting your car in a cage. So you have 2 beams here, 2 beams there. The beams kind of come across here for your safety. Like I mentioned, 5-star rated as far as safety. Now here's some of the more luxurious features of this car. You have obviously the leather. You have infinity speakers with 315 watts. You have memory seating right here. So if you want to set it, let me just show you. If I wanted to set myself at 1, I'll set it here. Then when I turn the car off, it's gonna pull myself out so I have easier access in and out of the car. And then when I turn the car on, it's gonna pull me back in. I do have my paddle shifters here as well to shift through the gears. This is the Sport. But I wanted to mention that the suspension on this car has been redesigned, and I've been hearing great things about how this drives. I drove it once. I didn't really drive it for a long time, so I'm very interested to take it out again. But the suspension was redesigned by one of BMW's engineers. I believe he worked on the M3 series or the M6. It's one or the other, and he helped redesign the suspension, which has helped out the driving dynamics of it. Basically, the turning radius, the steering wheel is very tight, very sporty. You have a sport tuned suspension. You can have a couple different driving modes, Eco and Sport. Eco is going to help you save more gas. Sport's going to let you max out your engine. On this car, you have a parking brake and an auto hold that's electronic. So if you're at a red light, you can click this button in the middle, and basically it will hold you still. So if you have to grab anything in the back, you can do that, and you can take your foot off the brake and your car is gonna stay still. And once you press the gas pedal, it's gonna release automatically. So you don't have to keep pressing it or unpressing it. Basically, once you activate it, once you come to a complete stop, it's gonna hold you. So you can take your foot off the brake. It's pretty cool. Not only that, you have the parking sensors, as I mentioned. Obviously when you're reversing, it's gonna sense things behind you, and you have heated and ventilated seats. So pretty much everything you can get. You have a sunroof as well. I already mentioned the smart cruise control, the lane keep assist. So if you look at the space in the back, obviously it's one of the largest sedans on the market. You saw where I was sitting in the front. That's how and look how much room I have in the back. So also one thing I like, you have the air vents in the back. You also have a power source here at the bottom, which is a USB port. So it's not an adapter that you have to hook an adapter in it and make a USB. It's an actual USB in the back, which is nice to have. Got my cup holders here. I got additional cup holders on the sides as well. I believe 7 in total cup holders. So a lot of cup holders. And if you have kids or even just anybody in the back, you have your nice window shades here to help you from the sun, to shade you. Now going on to the back, just to talk about a couple features in the back. Oh, I forgot to mention, you have the nice sport rims here. This only comes on the 2.0 Turbo Ultimate. So these are unique rims with the Michelin tires. You have LED taillights, so a brighter taillight. You also have a smart trunk. I didn't set it up, but basically, once you stand behind the trunk, it's gonna pop open for you within a couple seconds. You just have to make sure the car is turned off, because it's on right now, so I can't show it. It has to be turned off and it has to be locked. So if you went to get groceries or you're holding the kids, you can step right behind the trunk. It's gonna flicker a couple times, and then it's gonna pop open for you like that. And you can just have to nudge it up a little bit to get it fully open. So smart trunk pops open for you. You don't have to swipe your foot or do anything else. Obviously, if you look at the trunk space, you have a tremendous amount of space back here. Sonata is always one of the largest sedans on the market. 60-40 split, can split the seats down, easy access to your lights. I love how they put the plate down here versus up here now, and they put the Sonata logo here. It's one of my favorite parts of the car, the back. And it looks very nice with the dual quad exhaust and the diffuser here. Now top that with 3 years free of BlueLink, which is our telematics system. You can start the car with your phone. You can unlock the car, lock your car. You also can get monthly health reports. If you got into an accident and your airbag's blown, we'll be notified, we'll contact you. We'll try to send emergency to help you. So the telematics system is a lot of value that's free for 3 years now. Used to be only free for 3 months last year. So that's something that I've noticed that Hyundai's doing that I haven't seen nobody else do yet. So pay attention to that, it's very important. You also have 10 years, 100,000 miles on your engine and transmission, 5 years, 60,000 miles on your new vehicle warranty, which covers your navigation, Bluetooth, cruise, and some other things. And you're gonna have 5 years unlimited roadside assistance. So if you got pulled over on the street because of a flat tire or whatnot, we'll come assist you for free. So we have America's best warranty, a new body style that I'm very excited about. Subscribe to us at the bottom of the page. Check out our next video. Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.